Let's talk timing. Israel is already fighting Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and facing constant threats from Iran. Now, by striking Yemen, Israel is expanding the battlefield even further. That's bold, but it's also risky. Because Yemen isn't just a war zone, it's a chaos zone. For almost a decade, it's been torn apart by civil war. Saudi Arabia tried to bomb the Houthis into submission and failed. The Houthis, if anything, thrived by playing the role of victims of imperialism. And guess what? That narrative is already starting. Houthis are accusing Israel of targeting civilians. They are saying Israel is hiding behind the Gaza war just to justify new attacks. And for a group that feeds on being seen as oppressed underdogs, this plays right into their hands. But make no mistake, Israel wants deterrence. The defense minister Israel Katz literally said, "Whoever raises a hand against Israel, that hand will be cut off." And that's the message here. Israel is telling the Houthis, you mess with us, you pay. But let's zoom out even more, because this isn't just Israel versus Houthis. This is Israel versus Iran's entire proxy network. Every missile from Gaza, every drone from Lebanon, every strike from Yemen. From Israel's point of view, it's all the same fingerprints, Iran. And this is where it gets dangerous. Because when you strike Yemen, you're not just fighting Houthis, you're poking Iran. The Houthis are Iran's wild card, the chaos weapon. Iran gives them the tools, the weapons, the training, and lets them wreak havoc. So if Israel keeps hitting Yemen, it risks escalating directly with Iran. And if that happens, well, you don't need me to spell out what World War III headlines look like. Critics are already warning this could backfire. Israel is already stretched thin. Its military is already engaged on multiple fronts. And now it risks getting dragged into Yemen, a war that even Saudi Arabia with all its money and weapons couldn't win. And that's the honey part, because if history tells us anything, is this: you can bomb Yemen all you want, the Houthis aren't going anywhere. So here's a bigger picture. This isn't just about one strike. This is about a Middle East war expanding horizontally, across countries, across borders. Israel isn't just fighting Hamas or Hezbollah anymore. It's fighting Iran's entire shadow army. And the Houthis, they've just been moved from the sidelines to center stage. So will the strike deter them, or will it make them double down? That's a million-dollar question. Because every time Israel expands the battlefield, the risk grows that this isn't just going to be a Gaza war, or a Lebanon war, or a Yemen war. This could spiral into something much bigger. And if that happens, then what started as a war in Gaza could end up being remembered as a war that engulfed the entire Middle East. So here's the thing. The Middle East just doesn't do small wars. Every conflict pulls in neighbors, allies, proxies. And before you know it, you've got a regional firestorm. Israel striking Yemen is bold, it's shocking. But whether it's smart, that's a part history hasn't written yet. What do you think? Did Israel just make the right move by taking out Houthi leaders, or did it just open Pandora's box? Because right now all we know is this war just got a lot bigger and the world is watching.